It's the next video. We're going to learn all about charging an air conditioning system. First thing we got to do, take all the old shit out. If you don't take out the old shit, you can't put new shit in. A couple things you're going to need. Gauges. And somewhere to hang them. Vacuum pump. Because it sucks. Nice and gentle. Freon. Just kidding, it's empty. I'd never throw a full one. It'd be terrifying. System calls for 21 to 24 ounces. So basically, ish. These are 12 ounces each. We're just gonna go for 24. If you're using these smaller cans and you wanna use some good gauges, you're gonna need a little adapter. I got mine at Harbor Frigate. This will screw directly onto the cap and allow you to use the smaller cans. First thing we gotta do, hook it up to our vacuum pump, suck all the old shit out. Luckily, I totally took this to another place and had all the Freon removed in a safe and legal manner, and it didn't just vent out into the world. Another thing you might want, get some new Schrader valves. I guess whenever the licensed and insured shop that I took this car to, where they recovered all of the old Freon, they must have misplaced the Schrader valve for some weird reason. I have spares, so I'm going to install one. Schrader valve is basically the exact same thing that goes in your little air filler valve on your tire. That's how you put air in and keep the stuff that's in from getting out. Hook this up to the vacuum pump. You just want it hand tight, like just snug. Make sure it's sitting somewhere it's level, and then we got to get it power. Next, we're going to take low pressure line, clip that onto low pressure hose, high pressure line, clip this into the high pressure hose. Then screw them in. Open up low pressure side, turn on pump. Now, as soon as I open this line, you're gonna watch this needle start to go down. We wanna get it close to 30. As close to 30 inches of mercury vacuum as possible. And you'll hear an audible change in the tone once it gets to full vacuum. So if I close this line will go into full vacuum really quickly, and you can hear the difference. It's real quiet. We're gonna let that run for enough until the thing does the 30. As you can hear now, very quiet. Gauge is pretty much all the way down to 30 inches of mercury in vacuum. So we're gonna close this. Gets a little quieter, you can kind of hear. Get my mic down here. I'm gonna open it up. It's open. Close. So, I mean, there's a little bit of something in there, but hey, I'm gonna call that good. Take off our feed line adapter. They're screwed in. Put in first can. And now I'm gonna zoom in here so we can kind of see a little bit more what's going on. Try to keep these gauges in a spot where y'all can see them. So when I screw this in, it's going to push the little detent valve on the can and allow Freon to start filling this system and go into this gauge. Now you'll probably see some liquid starting to actually pool up in there. I want to keep this can upside down for the entire time in which I'm, okay, it just turned, it's pressurized. Notice we're still under vacuum. It won't start to fill it until I open this up. Now, when I open this up, it's going to allow the high pressure Freon to flow into here, not through here. You'll see this gauge go up because it's just reading the pressure on this line. So I'm gonna open it. Let's see, there's some fluid coming in. And we're gonna go right up until it's about equalized. That's pretty damn close. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start the car, and I'm gonna turn the AC on max. Max recirculation, vent and floor. Okay, now you can see these gauges. Now we're getting a pressure difference. We're at 150 right now on the high side, and we're hovering about 70 on the low side. The only reason why it's still reading 70 is because we're still feeding it from the can. If I turn this off and let it equalize, you'll see we'll drop way low, which is not where we need to be. We need to be, considering how hot it is out today, probably closer to the realm of like 40 PSI on the high side. So now we're dropping, even though we're open, and our liquid is now evaporated. We're gonna let that gauge completely drop down, close it, grab the next can, we're gonna throw the next can in. Well, my phone overheated. It's kind of hot out, and so it stopped recording. To say I'm disappointed would be a little bit of an understatement, but we are getting cold air now out of the vent. We're gonna go for a quick little drive just to see if it gets much cooler. Now, one of the things that you need to know whenever you're filling up air conditioning, especially in like one of these older cars, is this. It will not blow as cold when you're just sitting still. No matter how good the system is, no matter how new it is, you know, on an older car, like new compressor, new condenser, new fans, new all that, it's always gonna blow colder once you get moving, because it's all about having airflow going across that condenser, trying to remove that heat. Now, if you put like a really big fan, like right up front in front of the car, blowing into it, yeah, you'll probably get like cooler temps coming out. But oh yeah, this is getting good. Plus, you know, the car is hot right now. I almost burned myself touching the door earlier, but it's definitely blowing a lot better. You can see we got a couple of issues, like, yeah, and brakes work really good. The suspension's kind of like fucky, but it's working good.